DDG blames Kai Cenat for his fall off.
What's poppin', y'all? It really be your own peoples, because DDG's audience decided to call him out on his drastic fall off when it comes to average viewer count. So if you take a look at DDG's viewer count, you know, you got a crazy grind. Like, just looking at this channel performance over time, this guy was no joke playing around. I mean, he was streaming in 2022, from 2022 to June of 2023, and then he really took things up this past year. And then last month, which was the month that he had his event, which makes sense. He spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on it. The max viewers was 57,000, and he was averaging 20K. But the month before that, he was averaging 16K, then 22, 24. So he was averaging anywhere from 15 to 20K. But this month, he is averaging 6.5K, and he has streamed less, 25 hours this month, the month of September. And someone pointed this out, and DDG, he had to address it. You talk about numbers or money, DDG starts sweating. He starts like, whoa. Those are the only two things to trigger him. You can't talk to him about anything else. None of the other things bother him. He's confident in those things. So I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Y'all call this rage baiting, right? Just rage baiting? Am I getting rage baited right now? Listen, bro. Everybody on this views is down. Elephant in the room. Everybody. You can't pull up right now and his ain't cranking like it was last month. It is what the it is.
Yeah, that's true. Mafia-thon is going on.
The hell? Everybody like this, bro. Why y'all give a that much? If you don't want to watch, you can okay. Calm down, bro. You ain't gotta tell me. Okay. It's certain that got a completely different fan base, right? But it's also certain that share a fan base. So if I'm sitting at my desk chilling, playing the game, playing Red Dead Redemption, and playing roulette.
What DDG just said here is straight cap. Oh, you can't pull me one other person. All right, hold up. Let me pull up a couple. First off, who should we start with, right? Let's start off with Your Rage, right? Your Rage. Let's see what his numbers were in August. Okay, he had 20.9K average viewers, and he's got 19.1K average viewers this month. So his viewership didn't drop at all. You could say that his viewership has even...
Yeah, but at the same time, I would say Your Rage's audience and Kai Cenat's audience isn't exactly the same. Like, Your Rage's audience would have to be a little bit older, and Kai Cenat's audience would be like a little younger, to where they follow also DDG. I wouldn't say that the audience is just completely overlap. I don't believe that.
And it's impressive that it stayed the same, because he was doing some Pokemon event stream collaboration with other people. So his average viewer count stayed the same. Then who else do we got? We got Phantom, right? Phantom, what was Phantom doing? He wasn't really streaming like that in August. He had 14.6K average viewers. And this month, he's got, 10.7K? He streamed 1 or 2 days, some GTA and some just chatting. So he hasn't dropped off that much, considering DDG's drop. You look at that on the graph, it's a straight down line. You would think it was the King to Ka. He just hit the peak and just fell off. And then you've got Duke. Duke hasn't even streamed in the past 2 months. He streamed like 5 hours. And then you could look at one of DDG's homies, right? Jay Cinco, one of the people in his crew. That guy in August, he was averaging 3.9K viewers. And this month, he's averaging 1.1K. But he's going through a lot. He streamed less. He streamed 32 hours this month. And this month, it's only...
Is it because of them Twitch bots?
30.
I don't know.
And the previous month he streamed 157 hours. So he is on the same pace, but yeah, his views got swallowed up by Kai Cenat, seemingly. And then you've got Blackboy Max, who his streaming has been a little bit sporadic as well, but he's averaging 11K now versus the 27K he was doing in August. But keep in mind, August was a wild month for all of these guys. There were like events and different things going on. So Blackboy Max hasn't really dropped like that. So it's really just DDG. And this is where the reason why I don't think a Phantom, for instance, or a Your Rage, his numbers have dropped, because those people watch them for them and the entertainment they provide, not just what event they're hosting, who is on their stream.
Yeah, that's true.
That's another one, because there was a period of time for Aiden Ross, you would see his viewers spike up like crazy when he was collaborating with someone, but what about when he was by himself? And that's really where you build your audience. And DDG, he's done a great job of working off of other people. When you think of a solo DDG stream, just him, is that even enough? And that goes back to what Soul Luminous.
That's a good point. That is a good point. I don't know a lot of people that would just watch DDG just sit in front of a stream, compared to Kai Cenat that's doing things, compared to Your Rage that's actually doing things and interacting with different things and collabing with streamers. That is a good fucking point.
He's like, yo, are you enough? Not the money, not the cars, not the chicks, not the famous people. Are you yourself enough? And it's a good thing to have people to be able to work with and work off of. But when it's just you and the stream, that really goes to show you how many people F with you. And DDG had attempted to do it with Red Dead Redemption. He tried to do a little gaming stream, kind of like Kai Cenat does, where he dresses up for it. And I want to play you guys that clip right now. He quit real quick.
But sitting down and doing this in one sitting, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
Yeah, that shows he wasn't really in it for the experience for the viewers. He's just in it for the money. In my opinion, that just shows what it looks like to me.
But nah, 7 hours, 16%. Nah. I'm 27.
So he couldn't hack it. He thought he was going to do it all in one go, which you don't got to do that. You don't got to do the whole thing in one go. You can just do it day by day. And that's how the one go is not how you build the fan base either. And DDG knows this. Well, yeah, like in streaming, if you do a whole segment, you're going to pick up a bunch of people that play Red Dead or that are interested in Red Dead that are like, damn, this is cool. All right.
That's
and
in the long
going
run.
on over a week span, or those are the only streams you're doing. Or maybe you do other segments while you do that for a couple hours, because you will get burnt. 7 hours and you only got however much of a percentage. I don't know what him being 27 has to do with anything. That's not too many.
Exactly.
That's not that many years older than Kai Cenat or other people that have played the game. And DDG gets a response from Kai Cenat, who encourages him to keep going. So I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
DDG with the 100 get. I just see you. Why did I just see you quit your Red Dead Redemption 2 marathon? DDG, let me see you something, gang. Daryl. Let me see something, gang. Daryl. Play Red Dead Redemption 2. It is the greatest game of all time. Even if you don't play it on stream, play it off stream. It is the greatest single player game of all time. Like, the greatest. Yeah. Best storyline, best, like, you feel me? It is the greatest story. Bro, Red Dead Redemption 2 is the greatest story, single player game of all time.
And you could tell Kai Cenat, he's not hating him. He's not giving him bad advice. He's literally trying to help him with his career. Like, I don't think Kai Cenat would tell you something as a streamer that would detriment you, that would put you in a negative.
Story, all that. And then you got Elden Ring.
So even Kai Cenat is here telling him to play the game. And I think he knows damn well that DDG is not playing that game off stream. I haven't played that game yet. I have played that game. I haven't finished it. I probably played less than DDG. Probably did 2 hours. And it was cool. I just do it to play with like a younger family member, more so than me playing the game myself, just because I don't really enjoy. I have other things that I enjoy more than playing a video game. I'm a little bit more passive. I kind of would rather watch somebody play the game personally. That way I don't have to pick up the controllers. But here he's letting DDG know, like, yo, you want to play this game. That's how you build your community. You build it in a time like this versus what? Like just chilling. And that's the thing too. Like people will react and get viewers watching a Kai Cenat Mafiathon, but those people are there for Kai Cenat. So when Kai Cenat's streaming, of course, their viewers are lower. And Kai Cenat did a great job by turning things that he liked to do into something bigger that people would be interested in, like him dressing up when he was doing the Batman series, him dressing up and doing the marathon with Speed for, was it Fortnite? Yeah, until they got a win in Fortnite, I think it was. Him doing the Minecraft one, unless I'm misremembering. I don't know if he did a Minecraft one, but I think he had to have done something like that. So he's dressing up what he likes to do anyway. And keep in mind, earlier on, they were saying that, yo, Kai Cenat's viewers suck and he doesn't get that many viewers when he plays video games, but he does it anyway. And he built that up. He built up.
Exactly. He does it anyway, and he makes it a immersive experience. Like, you can tell the background, he puts a lot of money into making it enjoyable for his fans. This is a live broadcast that he's doing, and he's making it feel like a pre-recorded video with all the amount of money and then stuff that's invested into the video itself.
An audience that
That's what
wants
you gotta
to see
shout
him
him
play
out.
games too, and not just do IRL, quote unquote, or desktop streams, which is what he used to do. And now he's got another thing in his cache, another weapon or another tool in his toolbox that he can pull out whenever. Same thing with iShowSpeed. iShowSpeed gets the most visibility from initially it was him in his room blowing up the fireworks, but during this world tour and interacting with all these famous people and famous football players, American and European, and then he comes back home and he does a desktop stream, of course it's going to be way less than the hundreds of thousands of viewers live that he was getting when he was doing an Asian tour or a European tour. But that's where his core guys are at, and that's what builds and allows him to fall back on instead of having the constant pressure of, damn, what's the next event that I got to do? What's the next production that I got to put on? What's the next? And that just makes streaming more into a chore, and the person's more likely to burn out from it. DDG's even talked about burning out recently. He's like, dog, I've been going crazy since the beginning of the year. I need to chill for a little bit. Yeah, I mean, chilling could just be you playing the game, which I don't think he enjoys playing games, generally speaking. But just him chilling, doing whatever he wants to do, like people were doing on IG Live, like Tory Lanez when he was making an album on IG Live or Quarantine Radio. I don't think that felt like work to him. He just felt like, yo, I'm having fun with it, because he wasn't even getting paid for it either. He was doing it on IG Live. But y'all let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoy.
Yeah. As far as all that, I don't feel like I don't think he blamed Kai Cenat really for his fall off. He's just acknowledging that Kai Cenat's the way bigger streamer, and a lot of his fans, because it's an overlap, are gonna go watch Kai Cenat do adventurous things as opposed to DDG just sitting in his room doing a desktop stream. It's a big difference in content and the amount of money invested in said content. And after his audience wasn't as receptive as to what he did with his Love dating show with India Love and all that stuff, I feel like it was more so a downward spiral with that, as well as too. People weren't really liking that, so they went to Kai Cenat because they knew what to expect from Mafiathon. And so that's my opinion on everything. Let me know what you guys think about this situation in the comments down below. We do respond to the comments on this channel, so let me know what y'all think. But I'll catch y'all later. Peace.